I know I need to do better, but I did not wrap my hair before bed and I still woke up and it looks great. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I don't know if you've ever felt like this, but that's how I'm feeling right now. God recently led me to Isaiah 61, so I've just been meditating on it and reading that over and over to just get it engraved in my heart. And every single day I learn something new that I didn't know before, or that I didn't see before, or that I didn't have revelation for before. I just finished journaling and writing in my Bible. Today is going to be a productive day. It's a Saturday and I'm so excited. Not every Saturday looks like this, I promise. But the thing is, sometimes like there are moments where you have to work more than others, and I'm just understanding that in quarter 4 it is time to push. It is time to go hard. So I am just knocking out the things that I know I need to get done because I have something super exciting next week happening. And my client is announcing that her product is like done and ready for pre-order, and I'm just ready, and I just have to make sure that all my stuff is done on my end to ensure that I'm preparing myself for whatever opportunity God wants to bring to me from this release. And so I'm gonna write down a success list, and this is basically a to-do list. But when you write success lists, this is what I learned from my mentor, is that when you write success lists, it helps you think differently about what you're doing. Like, you're not just writing like all these things that you need to do, which could just be noise. Like, what are the things that are going to allow you to move forward? And I'm going to be writing in the Just One More Day journal. This is actually the unreleased color because everyone voted for silver. I mean, there were people that voted gold, but I just want to use the gold one for now because I don't want this to go to waste. So this is my journal entry from today. And I'm going to use this side to write my success list. Sometimes if I have a lot on my mind, I will write because you can free write, but we also have like journal prompts in the beginning. You really wanted to use a journal prompt and not free write, then you can. But again, I'm going to be using this as a success list. So let's go ahead and write because we gotta go. This is what's on our success list today. We have our workout at 9, the coffee shop around 10:30. Like, this is not for sure timing other than the workout, but it's just a guesstimate just to give myself an idea of what I'm thinking. And at the coffee shop, I'm gonna have 2 blocks. My first block is gonna be my YouTube block, where I do my YouTube editing, thumbnail, description, and then I publish it. My second block is just batch editing content for Made by the Word, which is my e-commerce business, and then also Mikaela Inspires, which is my personal brand. Because the thing is, during the week I'm working on and in the business, and so YouTube is a commitment that I made and a challenge that I'm doing, and so I'm ensuring that I show up no matter what. And me taking time on my Saturday to get this done is just a non-negotiable for me. And the thing is, when I put how will I show up for myself today on the left side, what I wrote is abide, and I'm going to follow through my commitments. This is not my only commitment that I have. My other commitment is going to Eve 3 times a week, and it may not be Eve specifically, but I just love this workout place, and I love Taylor, the owner. She loves the Lord, and it's just so aesthetic. I want to show you when I get there, but I just want to challenge you, like, every single week, make commitments to yourself and keep your word, because that's gonna grow confidence on the inside. And when you grow in confidence, that just allows everything else to flourish in your life, because you know you are gonna do what you say you are gonna do. And so, like, I move in expectation, believing what God said is gonna happen. So I'm putting in the work and I'm taking the actions every single day, every single week. And when I understand, like, maybe I made a commitment that I couldn't keep to myself, it's understanding and learning from that. It's like, okay, did I overpromise? Did I put too many things on my commitment list? Like, that's also walking in your authority, when you can understand that you made a mistake and owning that, and then doing something about it and changing it next time. I'm not even being biased, but this journal is the best journal you will ever write in. Trust me, when you feel it and you see it in person, you're gonna see why all those reviews are just bonkers. Not only is it beautiful, it is just transformative. Like, this is biblically backed. It does have neuroscience involved, and it's Christian therapist approved. I went out of the way to ask Christian therapists to review this to ensure that this is actually what it says it is, which is the ultimate comfort journal. 7:42 and I'm so hungry, so we're gonna eat and then pack my coffee shop bag and find me some clothes to wear because I'm gonna be showering at the workout gym. Good morning, I love you. I love you. You're such a sweet boy. This is mine though. Y'all need to get these egg bites from Sam's. So good.
Reverence hold, but no, this ain't killing me. I'm feeling the Trinity. When I pop out the cut, I'ma keep praising your name.
This is the bathroom and it's beautiful. I love getting ready in here after a workout. I brought 2 outfits and I don't feel super comfortable in this one, so I'm probably gonna change. And the reason why I don't feel comfortable is because of how I look at this dress right now. Just feeling a little self-conscious about it, if I'm being honest. And I love myself and I'm doing everything that I can to be healthy and work out and eat right and all the things. And you know, I do have hypothyroidism, so sometimes, and I don't define myself by that, but sometimes it's just feels hard to really lose weight and look how I want to look. So I'm just doing the best that I can and showing up, and I'm doing the inputs so that the output can change. And I'm not so focused on the output that it distracts me from doing the input. And the input is just the systems that I put in place so that the desired outcome can actually come to pass. I brought all my jewelry because I knew that I was gonna be showering here. And I also brought stuff to do my nails because when I go to the coffee shop, I wanna do some BTS for my pages and the nails gotta be done. I don't ever wear makeup, but my daily like lip look is the Velvet Teddy from MAC and Cork lip liner. It's like the perfect combo. And I did end up changing because I knew I was gonna be at a coffee shop and I would rather just feel comfortable in what I'm wearing. Went to La La Land and I got my usual, which is the matcha squared with coconut milk. It's my absolute favorite. And they were actually giving samples out today. So I tried matcha with the strawberry cloud. So good, it actually just tastes like strawberry milk. They also had like a banana sample, but someone else suggested this one, so I just ended up trying it anyway, and I'm glad I did because it's really good. Now it's officially time to get some work done. My friend Amanda, she's meeting me at the coffee shop, and we're going to do a 4-hour work block and then probably do like an early dinner just to celebrate a lot of things that God has been doing in our life and to celebrate one another and just be in each other's presence, because we're just so grateful for how far God has truly brought us from last year. And not only has God just been allowing so many amazing like deals and opportunities for me, like allowing that to happen, but also I am coming up on 1 year of launching Made by the Word, which is my e-commerce business, and I'm just so grateful and excited. So let's go get this work done. I got to the coffee shop, and right now I have been sitting in my car. I haven't even gone inside, but I have been updating my stories. I'm about to edit a video, and then I'm gonna go inside. I don't know why I just enjoy sitting in the car sometimes, but I have been chugging this matcha and I'm editing these videos. But one thing about being your own boss, being a business owner, being a founder, being self-employed, all the terms, it's like you have to be disciplined in what you're doing. For example, this week, I wanted to skip my workout so bad, but I gave myself this pep talk and I said, discipline is showing up when you don't feel like it because you want the desirable outcome on the other side. Having discipline doesn't mean you go off how you feel, off of your emotions. You show up and do it anyway. And like when I remind myself of what it means to be disciplined, in that moment, that's when I got up and I was like, all right, I'm showing up. It doesn't matter how I feel. And that's something that I implement because I don't have anyone telling me what to do. I don't have anyone watching me and telling me to show up and get certain tasks done. Like, I have to be on top of it. And it's okay if I'm not. And that's not to say, like, if you're having a bad day and your emotions are like taking over, like, take some rest. Like, no one's saying you can't do that. But what I am saying is if you go off based how you feel, every time you don't feel like it, you would never get to where you actually desire to go. The business would never grow how it could. And that's just something that I have to remember. And for me, when it comes to content, I am working on being more disciplined, which is why I started giving myself commitments every week, which is what we talked about this morning. So what I'm thinking about doing is making a commitment for my business page, Made by the Word, because I'm following the commitment for my YouTube. I'm following the commitment for my social media on my personal branding side. And now I'm like, okay, now it's time to take it up a notch and have a commitment for my business page. And I know over time, this is something that I'm going to be able to delegate. But for right now, because that's not something that I have, I'm doing what I can and I'm starting somewhere. Making a plan is better than no plan, because at least if you have a plan, you can refine the plan as you go. Whereas if you don't have a plan, you don't even know what to refine because you never even started. And this week I organized my hard drive and I found a bunch of super nice aesthetic content. I'll pop it up on the screen of a shoot that I did last year with Reagan with the Best Believe Journal, and I made sure to send that footage to my phone. And so I'm just gonna post a video from that shoot because I just have not been on top of posting over there, and that's why I need to make that commitment. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then I'm gonna go inside and do all of the stuff that I had listed out earlier that I was gonna do. I honestly have a bunch of content in my phone, but it's for the Just One More Day journal. And I don't want to push it too hard when it hasn't arrived yet, because yes, we are taking pre-orders, but I know some people can really get impatient even though it says like there's no for sure date. I just want to ensure that I know like there's maybe a week out so that I can be like, hey, the product's gonna arrive this week. So that's why I'm doing the Best Believe Journal right now, which is a product that I do have in stock at the moment. One of my fave creators and the first people that I really found on YouTube was Lena Lifts. I just love her, and her video just popped up on my phone. I just finished the video. I saw that there was a trend going on, so I just basically did it. I'm gonna show you what the video is. And then for my caption, I do have someone who writes my emails for me as a part of my team, and I went to one of my emails from the past and I just copy and pasted the caption to make it easier on myself, because why work harder if I don't have to? And normally I do write out the captions, but I wanted to write something more in depth because the video is more of a low effort type of video. When I say low effort, it's not like a storytelling video where there's a bunch of different clips and a bunch of different transitions and all the different things. I'm posting that. Let's go inside. Look who showed up in the same color.
It's Winnie.
What are you?
I got you a little surprise.
Oh, really?
I do.
What kind of surprise?
I don't think I can say what it's for, but just a little something. Okay, so I feel like this would go with not only a lot of your outfits, but like your photo shoot outfits next month. So,
Eek!
it's a
Thank
little,
you.
you know.
So cute. It looks good next to this orange. It's the only photographer with the orange car.
I am. I should have bought my orange Stanley cup and really set it off.
You should. On YouTube. Like, when God told me to do it, that's when I started doing YouTube. I want to put this in here, but the photographer. I'm here with Amanda. It is the cutest little coffee shop that we found. Let me show you. Here's Amanda.
Hi.
And then
My customer service voice. Absolutely. She's going hard, y'all.
I am going hard. I was just telling her how I was feeling this resistance towards posting my video because it's about my past and my testimony about domestic violence. And she was like, just post it and look away, and that's what I'm gonna do.
It's gonna bless somebody.
We're putting courage into practice. That's like the saying when I read, I think it was Philippians 4. That statement alone is what has driven me to do things that I'm nervous about, or just feel that internal resistance, is putting courage into practice. And it's like, I'm not going to be able to step out and do things God called me to do unless I do that. So that's my word for the day.
Hallelujah. Just had to.
They're going to hear us squealing on camera.
Squealing in a shaking frame. I can't stop laughing.
What are you working on?
I am working on a little YouTube vid.
This is your second one?
Yes, my second one. This one's a little bit more thorough. We signed up for D-Script. Shout out to Mikaela for putting me on. She's definitely an authority figure by nature. So
Thank you.
I'm so grateful for our friendship. But yeah, spend a week with me. I don't know if that's the official title, but that's what we're headed towards. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yay!
Yay.
And then here's mine. Not a great paused picture, but the zone for
Zone out.
After a few hours of hard work, we are going to happy hour sushi, and we're so excited.
I can smell the sushi.
Yeah.
So excited.
I'm so excited to be here because I'm excited for some sushi.